Party people! Yeah!
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
We are back with another Celtics talk, joined by Timothy Adam Banks once again, and the legend of Turner Falls, Massachusetts himself, Owen Watrous, our running backs coach. He's also the intern for Amber Sports Talk. So let's jump right into it. Celtics, since we last talked, going 3-5. They ended up, they beat the Lakers right before we talked, and they ended up with a win over, who was the Clippers?
No, they lost the Clippers.
They lost the Clippers, right? But they had the 5-game losing streak. Ended up with a W 2 nights ago, correct?
Yep, Cavs. Big
The
win.
Cavs. That's a
powerhouse.
huge.
Big win against the Cavs. That's where we are.
I mean, that team made it to the finals last year, the Cleveland Cavaliers. So
Followed up, they had, prior to that, they blew another 18-point lead.
To my Hornets.
Yeah, no, this is to the Spurs. I don't know what they did to the Hornets.
The Hornets was worse.
I
maybe.
never had it against the Spurs.
yep. So you're
No, they had an
cooking
18. No, they had an 18-point lead against the Spurs in the
Hornets.
third.
Hornets.
No, the Spurs.
Hornets.
For sure it was Spurs.
We're going to go with the Hornets because that's the right
I
answer.
know that's for sure.
What
But
was Charlotte
great
Hornets?
performance by Kemba. Great performance by the Hornets, as you would expect.
Kemba gives us buckets. That's for sure.
Most people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where we're at now, 44-31 for the Celtics.
Mhm.
5th place in the East. 7 games left. Unless something crazy happens, you got Indiana in the first round.
Yep.
They've got home court advantage.
Till we beat them
Maybe.
tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, our records will be even. And
So let's talk about
And
that.
they-
How do we feel about Indy?
I feel all right against Indy. When Oladipo went down, I definitely wrote him off. I thought they would finish, in the bottom half of the conference. But they just keep winning games, But I feel pretty good going into a series against them. I'd like to. We had them 2 times left in the regular season, so we can get gain some ground on them, and maybe get
Or not.
maybe get home court. Maybe get home court. I'm pulling for home court. Let's go.
I mean, personally, Indy, they don't scare me at all. Not a lot of teams in the East still. The Warriors are good out west, but the way I see it, the Celtics, we're a team, we're going to peak right at the right time. We got playoffs coming up, and a 7-game series, we're dangerous, put it that way. Nobody wants to play
You
us.
say that. You just said you guys have a tough time beating a team twice in the same week. We were talking about
Yep.
you guys got the Heat coming up
Yep.
twice in the same week, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, we have big issues and we have to play the same
yeah,
team.
we have a home and home against
Yeah,
them.
I
and,
did
then,
say
and
that. I did.
then you jump into the playoffs, and what's the playoffs? You're playing the same team.
It's
Same
all
team
mindset.
3 times a week.
Mindset. Flip the switch. That's
Kyrie's
when
good at that,
Kyrie.
right? Yeah.
Yep. That's when Kyrie's really going to go off and lead the team like the true leader he is. And that's when the rest of the NBA is in trouble because, I don't see one team in the East, like not Philly, not Toronto, the Bucks definitely not. I'm just not worried. I don't know what else to say.
So you talked a little bit about Kyrie. Your thoughts on Kyrie? Because I think you could go around the league. No, but my thing is, you could go around the league, talk to every other GM. Every other GM would say, I don't want him.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't know if they can get rid of him.
I don't think Brad Stevens wants him.
I don't think anybody wants him. Thoughts?
You want to take this one?
Yeah, Kyrie's a superstar. Probably top 3 point guards in the league. You need them. You need them in playoffs.
Terry Rozier.
You stop with the Rozier garbage.
Ben
Terry's
Simmons.
the young buck.
Steph Curry.
Ben
Russ.
Simmons. Oh my God, Ben Simmons.
Kemba?
Russ.
Back
Giannis
on.
could play point if he wanted to.
Back on task here. Kyrie. Everyone likes to throw out our record when he doesn't play. That's blasphemy. We need him.
It's straight facts, homie.
No, just
They're a
no.
little skewed.
It's it's a superstar league. You like to hear that all the time, and he's our superstar. We need him, and I have the most faith, most confidence that he's going to
Yeah,
lead us.
because we all thought. If you talked about the Celtics last year, like, Horford's the superstar. Jason Tatum's the rising star of the team. I mean,
talked about
Jason
that
Tatum
last
just
time.
got compared to Carmelo Anthony by an NBA exec, and that's scary for
I mean,
Celtics
he's one of the
fans.
all-time leading scorers. You're talking about Melo right now.
Yeah, we're also talking
Tatum.
about the guy who could
Nobody.
never win in the playoffs. Never.
Bad teams, though. He's on a good team in the Boston Celtics, so.
Well, I mean, he's on a 5th seed in the East, which, I mean, you could,
Dangerous 5 seed.
yeah, I mean, you
Gonna
could have
be
a,
a
you could have a
four seed.
Let's
losing
just-
record in the East and make the playoffs.
Let's throw a hypothetical out there. Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie Irving.
I'll take this one. No shot. Isaiah Thomas. I mean, I love it. Whatever. We played the Nuggets a couple weeks ago. Great tribute to Isaiah Thomas because he didn't get it, when he was with the Cavs because it was Paul Pierce Day, which it's for Paul Pierce.
Yep.
Let's get that squared away.
Hall of Famer.
But great tribute, touching evening. He got 7 to 9 minutes, I think, in the game when he wasn't icing his hips.
He's a good role player. That's all he
But
is.
he's played, I think, 30, maybe 38 games since he left Boston.
Boston hasn't been the same since he left.
No, I agree. They definitely the mindset and the attitude of the team is certainly different. And it was like that last year with Kyrie. I know Kyrie got hurt, I think, in February of last season, but they definitely don't have kind of the killer instinct that they used to have. I mean, even 2 nights ago when they're playing the Cavs, I mean, I think we were up 12, then somehow I ended up tying it up with 7 to
A
go.
little dicey.
And then we won by 10, and then, the team last year would either put that team away by 30, or they would have been down, 12 at halftime, and then come back and won by 15 or whatever. So definitely, there's a little bit of an attitude change in the team.
Certainly
But
say that.
as far as Isaiah Thomas over Kyrie, I mean, that's
Yeah, well, all right, so let's get back to last year, right? Because the Celtics, especially when Kyrie goes down, they weren't supposed to make the run that they made
No.
right, in the playoffs. No,
they're the
Kyrie-
Pacers right now.
No, absolutely, completely agree, right? So, and it's because you had, Al Horford, who I would say, watching him last year, like he was the leader of a bunch of young, very athletic, very talented players, and they basically said, stuck their middle fingers up to the world and said, hey, we're going to make this run and we're going to win, right?
Yep.
So if Kyrie's a great leader, should he fake an injury right now to get the team going again?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, the team right now, they don't have any juice.
No.
They have no juice. They've got no desire. They're not playing with a chip on the shoulder like they did last year. I'm saying if Kyrie's a true leader, he gets hurt. He goes and sprains his
Couple
ankle.
things that aren't happening right now that happened in that run last year. Marcus Morris was playing really well.
Stinks.
Marcus Morris has not been very good
Garbage.
the last 2 months.
Hey, Kyrie doesn't know how to get him the ball.
Tatum is the same thing. I mean, I won't call him a black hole, but certainly the ball doesn't come out when he.
That was Marcus
Morris.
Morris' issue last year.
Yeah.
And then Marcus Morris got hot.
The thing that's most disappointing is Gordon Hayward actually is kind of balling right now.
He looks
he looks
like
playing
Gordon
well.
Hayward
He's starting to
old.
come
We're
around.
kind of
Which is
wasting
scary.
his good basketball this season.
And that's scary for the rest of the NBA, because if he gets it going, all right, now we have 2 superstars in Kyrie and Gordon Hayward. Throw in average Al. We're in danger. That's the Nick.
Al is the
He's
glue.
great. He's
Al is the
great.
glue.
He's going to give us, 18, 8, and 6 throughout the playoffs. I can't wait. But you're talking about a real big 3 right there. That's pretty dangerous.
Tell you what, we got to get the big Aussie going because the big Aussie's not
That's all
going
he
right
cares
now.
about, him, Banks.
He keeps getting hurt, and
Who, Baines?
Baines.
you need Baines hot.
You know how I feel
Look
about
at
that.
that muscle.
We went over that
I
last
discussed this
episode.
on my previous appearance on the podcast here. We'll go to the Philly game. Baines goes out with the ankle injury, still in pretty good shape.
Smart.
Then Marcus Smart decides, he wants to
Throw
try to
Embiid
bully
out the
Joel
club.
Embiid. I remember I was texting a buddy, and as soon as Smart pushed him, I'm like, this game's over. We're done. Because we can't play without Baines and Smart.
Yeah,
You just can't do it.
and
Not against a
again-
playoff team like that.
Again, you're going up against a team with a chip on their shoulder. You don't bully Joel Embiid because
No.
he's.
Yes, you
I
do.
mean, no, you
Yes,
don't
you
because
do.
he put up 37 and 19 after Marcus Smart pushed him. He
Regular
went off.
season, you talk playoffs. Go back last year.
Who's going to
playoffs.
stop him? Baines is out.
Well, the thing
All right,
about
first of all, Al Horford, gotta figure out how to word this. I'll take him over Embiid any day of the week, especially when they're going head to head.
That's
Head to head, I'm taking Al. I'm taking Al. You know, every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
I mean,
because-
I like to be
Apologize
sarcastic,
for
but
that.
like, yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna
No,
side
that's
with
I'm
Owen
sitting in
here.
this
If
Joel.
you watch
Show up at Amherst.
Sixers Celtics, you're gonna take Al every day of the week.
You will. And this is not fanboy talk.
This is fantastic.
No, it's not.
Al Horford owns him. Now he needs some help. He can't play 48 minutes against the guy. Nobody can. He's way too athletic and way too big, and he's way too skilled. So
So how does he own him?
Just watch
like
the-
anybody else
watch
does,
the
you
tape.
gotta spell him. He can't play 48 minutes. Al Horford's like 35 years old.
All right, we're gonna agree to disagree on that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And we're gonna jump into our last segment. We're gonna throw some rapid fire questions at you. Some Celtics, some rest of the league. We may even get out of the NBA briefly,
like
but
that. I like
we're gonna
it.
throw some rapid fire questions. Look for answers from you.
Yep.
Who wins the East?
Celtics.
I want the Celtics to win. I think.
This is rapid fire, Banks.
Sorry, Milwaukee.
There it was. Who's the MVP of the NBA this year?
This year.
Giannis. Guy's a beast.
I don't know stats like that, but I'll go with Banks and Giannis.
I would go hard. I'd go harder than a heartbeat.
I'm a honest guy too, so.
I saw a stat today. Harden, first player to ever miss 600 3-pointers in a season.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's pretty impressive.
Because he made, it's okay,
That's an awesome
because he
stat.
made 500. So
Yeah.
All right. Anyone other than the Warriors have a shot in the West?
Celtic. Oh.
Yes, the Celtics.
you heard it here first. Celtics coming
I
out of
don't
the
think
West.
so.
No.
You got to throw the Rockets in there.
Sure. If
Can't
Lawrence
trust the
Chris-
Nuggets.
Lawrence Chris
Nuggets
Paul
are
is
trash.
gonna-
What else we got? Rookie of the year, NBA. That's a quick one.
Jeez, I don't even know how the
Yeah.
rookies are.
You're looking Luka Doncic or Trae Young?
I'm gonna go Luka.
Yeah, Luka's sick.
Luka.
Okay, who's the MVP of the Celtics season this year?
Al? I think Al.
Yeah, it had to be Al.
Maybe Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart,
I'll agree
he's a
with that.
beast. You know, the numbers might not show it, but
Rapid
This is
fire.
rapid fire.
Marcus Smart.
All right, so we got Marcus Smart there. Who wins the NCAA tournament?
Ooh, I'm going Sparty. Love Tom Izzo.
Michigan State?
I'm going Duke.
Thank
That's a
you.
smart pick, all right? It's not the pretty pick. But,
Zion, the best college basketball player of all time.
That I've ever seen.
I like the kid from Murray State, John Moran. Is that how you say his last name?
All time.
All right.
He's in the
Yeah. Zion's probably second best this year to John. He's unreal.
All right, I'm
That's-
done.
All right.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think that's it, you know, all over the board there.
Owen Watrous, baby.
We appreciate Owen and
Let's go.
Banksy being here. We'll get back to it when we're in the playoffs. We'll get back to another Celtics talk. Thanks for joining us, boys.
Awesome.
Love it.
Oh, boy.